Hello YouTubers. So I mentioned there a while back now that we were expecting another surprise purchase. Well, it's not a surprise to us, I guess, but it'd be a surprise to you guys. I haven't mentioned anything about it since, and none of you know what it is, but it's here now. Finally arrived. We paid for it almost 2 months ago, and they finally delivered it today, and it's pretty big, but I don't want to give away too much about it yet. If you guys were wondering, I'll turn the camera around. If you guys have wondered if we had a corn head for our harvester, yeah, we do. It's right here. We've never used it. Came on the 865 when we bought it. 2-row corn head. Unloaded it off the trailer when they delivered it. Put it here, and it's still here. But that's not what this video is about. Hey kitty, I don't know what you either. It's about our new purchase, which isn't the root rake. You've seen that before. Haven't used it yet either. This fall, as soon as we get the Hitachi fixed up, we'll use that. Anyway, let me get another side here. The light's a little bit better. I got a bit of a cold. That's no fun. There's our tedder. Still haven't fixed it. PTO shaft. Actually, we did fix the PTO shaft. Just haven't put it back on yet. How's that for a little sneak peek? I must show you. There it is. That's our surprise. It's a New Holland 1915 self-propelled harvester. Weren't expecting that, were you? No, I dare say you weren't. I'll let him back up far enough to get the whole thing in. There we go. It's supposed to be like a late 80s, early 90s vintage. It's Ford New Holland, so I'm not sure what year they switched over. Maybe after that anyway. There's the serial plate on it. It's 4-wheel drive. It's got brand new tires in the back, and the front ones are pretty much the same. I don't know if there's a date code. The front one's at a date code 08. I don't see one. Look in the other side of the tire. No, whatever. Back tires are loaded on it. It's pretty good shape. This is where it came from originally. Wisconsin. So she's a long way from home here in Nova Scotia, where it was sold at. It's got a 3306 cat in it. Oh, climb up on this thing. He's big. Here's inside. Climb in here a little bit. There we go. It's about the closest thing to a combine we'll ever own. So There is 2375.8 hours on it. Sorry if you can hear me slobbering around. I got some cough drops going. So let me get back out here again. There we go. Down here, I'll kill myself. Oh. Alright. Pretty much the Grand Tour, I guess. It's got metal alert on it, unlike that big 65 Gale we got. See the stainless steel feed rolls because of the metal alert. Got a lot of stuff to figure out on this machine yet. But yeah, she's a big unit. Rig up something for pulling the wagons, something a little bit easier than that. Bolt a tongue on it. Actually, or a drawbar, I should say. The regular harvester drawbar might fit on that. I'll have to check it out. But got a push bumper there. Got hydraulic outlets on the back. All that good stuff. Big fanny thing. So. Anyway, so I'll fill you in on the plan for this thing. It's not getting used this year. I know I can hear the disappointing from all the way from here, but Super Dave's going to fix her up. Probably going to get a full repaint, new decals, all that good stuff. Look like a new penny. And she's ready to go for next season. There's no header on it, as you can obviously tell. We have a 4-row corn head that came with it. We need to find a hay head. The header that came with it is actually like a convertible kind of thing. You can get the hay pickup and put it on it. And then you have your hay head. But what we're looking at getting is a little bit newer header, like a dedicated hay header, and putting that on it. So we just gotta get that. We're waiting to get the machine first, and then we'll get that, because it was taking so long we didn't know if we were gonna get it or not at that point. But she's here now, so anyway, it needs a few things. There's a side panel missing here. You can see the holes for it, so that's supposed to be all covered in. So we got to get that. We got a few other things. There's a company down in the States called Iowa Cutters or something like that. Cutter Supply. So we'll be getting a bunch of stuff from them. Got to fix this step too. It's all bent down. Looks ugly. So, I don't know. It's a bit rusty too. So might have to do something with that. Anyways, I'd lift that up, but I only got the one hand to work with here. There's a 3306 hiding in there. Pretty big engine, 10.5 liter, I believe. 6-cylinder Caterpillar. Big old muffler on her, so she's not very loud. So yeah. Oh, one issue I should mention. When they shipped this down, they pulled the wheels off, the front wheels, to narrow it up for transport, because they didn't want to wait for a wide load permit. And these wheels, they have spacers on them. You can't see them. You can kind of see it on this side. There's the rim, and then there's the spacer, and then there's the actual hub in there. So it's like a good 2 inches probably. So they took the wheels off. They didn't touch those. Apparently that one on that side managed to stay on the entire way here from Quebec, but this side fell off. So if anybody's driving between Nova Scotia and Quebec and sees a huge round spacer looking thing painted bright yellow, you know where to send it. But yeah, we'll get a used one somewhere and put it on it. We had a hell of a time getting it off the trailer. We had to put nuts on it. I don't know if you can see or not. But we double stacked big nuts just to space it out a little bit, so there's only like 4 holding it on. It's a long story, but it was good enough to get it off the trailer and park it here anyway. So we got to deal with that before too long. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to tell you. It just needs a full maintenance and some sprucing up and whatnot. She's pretty big. She's 12 feet high. Even though it's like a early 90s, late 80s thing, it looks like it's from 1970. The next series, New Holland self-propelled, were the FX series. They looked a little bit newer. But it'll serve its purpose. She's big. Anyway guys, a bit of a lengthy video I guess for once. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Catch us in the next video.